This is episode 2 of my new series of trying to find the best Japanese selvage denims in London. But the denims will be judged on 5 pieces of criteria. So for today's episode, we are in Rivet and Hyde. I hadn't seen anyone talk about this store specifically, so I had to see what they got going on. So I was straight over to the denim section. I did notice their area designated to their selvage denim was a bit smaller than last week's, but they still had a lot of quality there. So I started off with their 13th ounce denims. The fabric felt really good, but it was really narrow as it got closer to my ankles. I'm not gonna lie, just something I just was not rating. It was almost looking like chinos. So I was straight over to get a wider fit. But this next pair is where it gets special, man. What makes this specific pair so special is that the weft, which people would either call the inseam or the selvage ID, is actually made of cherry blossom, hence why it's got a slight pink interior. Probably thinking cherry blossom, yeah, you see that little pink tag here? They actually boiled trees to extract the pink and dyed the inseam. I'm sorry, man, Japanese craftsmanship goes crazy. But with great detail comes great responsibility. These were just way too heavy. These are 17 ounce denims. But once I rolled the ankles in, I'm not gonna lie, they actually sat very, very perfectly. A lot of wearing and a lot of time will be put into making these patina and honeycomb the best way possible. Last but not least, we've got these 14.5 ounce mid-rise 33 waist denims from Flathead. Now this was my favorite out of the 3, not to mention it comes with a free bandana in the back pocket when you buy it. With this pair, I've come to the conclusion that 14 to 15 ounce denims are the best weight. Like, look how perfectly they are sitting. The thigh area isn't too tight, but the waist is loose enough that you can sag it just enough. I didn't even know this, but the Japanese have a term called dushibori. If I'm butchering, please forgive me. But it's a term that the Japanese use to describe one specific thing, which describes rain dripping down a window pane. But in this case, because of how the denim patinas, it resembles that term. They also had a traditional hemming machine that you can get your jeans tailored for free. Price for these jeans was around £250 to £300. But based on my criteria of fabric and weight, selvage details, construction quality, fit and cut, price and value, Rivet and Hyde to get a 7.5 out of 10 from me. Very good quality, just not enough variety. Catch you guys next week for episode 3.